I am the Witch of Jasmine and welcome back to my channel. Today I have a reading for Pisces moons. Oh, that one wants to come out right away. Very nice. I hope you're doing well, Pisces moons. As I'm shuffling out your cards, I invite you to take some deep breaths. These want to come out too. Very nice. I love when it goes quickly and easily. But when it goes quickly, it is also a signal to me of a couple things. One of them is just that things are moving quickly for you in your life with whatever's going on. Or just that it's a very, very important message. And the cards are very excited to give you your message. There we go. Okay, Pisces moons, let's take a look at your cards. So for the Oracle card, we have emotion. And that is in Cancer and the Earth element. All right, and for your tarot cards, we have the Moon reversed, Six of Cups reversed, I don't know if you can hear in the background, it's really rainy right now, so hopefully you don't hear the wind too much or anything. We've got Five of Swords reversed, Ace of Chalices, aka Ace of Cups, Eight of Wands, and lastly, Queen of Wands reversed. Okay, so this one, I feel like it's coming to me pretty quickly about what I think this reading's about. I feel like there's some sort of emotion, and maybe for some of you it's like emotions in general, but there's some sort of emotion that you have for a very long time had a difficult time expressing or even just acknowledging within yourself and feeling that emotion. Maybe like about some particular or specific topic that you are starting to finally really recognize and express. I feel like that's what this is about. Because we have this moon reversed here, which I think is always an interesting card. I'll move this down a bit. Because it's about something, usually about something not being what it really seems. I don't know though. There's something about this the spread, the other cards that I don't know, especially with this Ace of Cups below it. Maybe that's more of an intuitive thing. I don't know. But it kind of feels like something that it has been hidden is coming out now. You know, it's being revealed. Something that was in the shadows is like coming out, right? But definitely relating to emotions right here with this Ace of Cups. That's what... Oh, hello. We got a kitty cat here. It's Haylin. Say hi. Like, it kind of feels like this, like that feeling of things, or that imagery of things starting to just come out, starting to, if they've just filled up to the brim a little too much and now they're starting to come out and be revealed. Which is good. It's a good thing for sure. But it's also definitely not easy, right? We have the Six of Cups reversed, which makes me think that... Sorry, she's just crawling around. If you're new to my channel, this is just what she does. Anyway. Six of Cups is very, like... It's associated with childhood. So I definitely feel like this is something that you maybe... have kind of... repressed is kind of a strong word, but more or less repressed since then. Like something you just got used to not expressing because of your childhood. Whether that was just because you felt unsafe to, or you felt like however you were feeling wasn't very valid, or you were wrong for feeling that way, or there's no point in feeling that way, it's useless, blah, blah, blah. All those toxic ideas that a lot of us grow up with. Yeah, I feel like you might be kind of at a point now where you're like, yeah, no, this cup is overflowing. I cannot hold it in anymore. It is time to let these things out, to release them. I do think it's interesting we have this Eight of Wands here, which is a very quick and fast energy. It actually makes me think that this might be happening a little either very suddenly for some of you, or maybe it kind of felt like a switch flipped and all of a sudden you're like, okay, yeah, no, we're dealing with it now. Or it's just in general happening faster than you thought it would. But what I like about Eight of Wands is that it also represents like a clear pathway, right? Which makes me think that this step in your healing process is going fairly good. Without a whole lot of blockages, you're really just able to let this stuff come up and come out. So that's good. That's good. But of course, even if it is a good step in the right direction and something that you should be doing, it does not mean that it feels easy. It can feel... I think it makes you feel out of control with this Queen of Wands reversed. Because I think, again, going back to the toxic ideas that lots of us grew up with around emotions, especially for men, a lot of us are taught or believe that controlling your emotions means burying them, means not acknowledging them. And that could not be farther from the truth, right? Controlling your emotions means, well, it can mean a lot of things, but generally it means expressing them in a healthy way. And even if you have the urge to express it in an unhealthy way, being able to stop yourself. It does not mean pretending they're not there, because that only makes the problem worse. I mean, obviously there's times when you need to put them to the side and just deal with what you're doing right now, or find a more safe place to express them. That can also be a form of controlling your emotions. But the implication and the expectation is that it does at some point be dealt with in a healthy way, right? So I think at first it might feel like you're out of control, but I hope you know that that's not actually the case, and that in the bigger picture, it's actually very healthy, and it is a step towards being able to truly control your emotions in the most healthy way that is actually best for you and the people around you who you love. And then this Five of Swords really goes hand in hand with that idea. Five of Swords, when it comes up, is about this desire to be on top and to be in control and be the dominant one, you know? So I think maybe, at least for some of you, this way of denying your emotions, or I do want to be clear, I think it's most likely that this is about one specific emotion. I know I keep saying just emotions in general, but just to reiterate, I think that by denying that emotion or trying to throw it away, that made you feel in control, or more specifically with this Five of Swords, it made you feel like it made you look like you were in control, right? Like, throwing out an example, you know, everybody at the funeral is crying except you. So you feel like you are the strongest one because you're the only one who's not crying, you know? I can't say I agree with that line of thinking, but that is how a lot of people think. I don't think that that is the most healthy way of thinking, right? So having it reversed tells me that this belief that you have, that is something along the lines of the example, is also what's causing you to feel a little out of control with this. But it's a good thing. It's a good thing because that's not the healthiest mindset to have. You know, whether you're crying or not crying, it doesn't make you any more or less strong. It doesn't make you, you know, the one on top, the powerful leader, confident, whatever. Like, that's not true. And anybody who told you that does not know how emotions work, or maybe even how people work. But anyway, so all of that to say, it's one of those things that feels very difficult, and there might even be a part of you that's like got, you know, warning bells going off in your head, like, hey, this is not what we're used to. I'm not used to this. I don't like this. I don't feel good. But in the long run is a step in the right direction. You know what I mean? So the last little note that I'll leave you on with this oracle card here, this card usually comes up at times right before something big is going to happen that will bring out these kinds of emotions in you. It's kind of like a warning, but not in like a scary way, just kind of like a tap on the shoulder, like, hey, I think this would be a really good thing for you to deal with right now, because of things that are going to be coming up soon. You know, if you can get this under control now, it'll make what happens next a lot easier. Not necessarily in a bad way, just in the most neutral way, generally speaking. Now's a good time to consider this stuff and try and make some progress. So, sorry, my cats are, they're jumping and climbing around now. So, but I think that's all I've got, Pisces moons. If you have any questions about this, or if you'd like any part of this clarified, please let me know. You can leave a comment, or you can just reach out to me, whichever you prefer. But of course, as always, I am wishing you guys so much luck and peace and strength getting through this. It's not easy. It's never easy when you have to unlearn something that is so deeply ingrained and can sometimes feel like the wrong thing, but I know you can do it. Of course you can. Thank you. thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again soon. Bye!